Hello everyone, this is Locke and I. Welcome back to another video on the Grey Builds YouTube channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the mountain now that it's been placed into the LEGO city. Also describing the process of how it was to actually move it to the city, and additionally we're going to try and run the train through the mountain section to see if it works that way. So let's get right to it. Now, if you've watched the previous couple of videos describing the mountain, you'll have seen the mountain as it was getting put together. But if you haven't seen that selection of videos yet, I'll leave them in the end of the video on a playlist, but also I'll be briefly covering them now so that you can see the different sections. Starting over here, we have a training ground section for the people to find their true potential and become ninja. Over here we have the hot spring area, which provides water for the city through these little gray sections here, which represent little reservoirs, as well as the water continuing to a waterfall over here that matches up with the river pretty nicely. Additionally, we have a shrine for the 4 golden weapons of Spinjitzu, and up top we have a giant dragon's nest for the lightning dragon that, in the lore of this city, will provide the power for every vehicle and building in the city, which is pretty cool. Now, moving down here, I did have to adjust some of the grass around it using some green plates to kind of line it up with the level of the building here. It just makes it go together a little bit better with the base plates. And you can see I had to line everything up with the train tracks as well on either side. Now, as I was putting this in, I did have it in 2 separate modules, but that didn't stop it from breaking once or twice, so it did break twice when I was working on this project, but since I had video documentation of it throughout the building process, I was able to easily fix everything, aside from moving some foliage around to some more convenient places. But this is something I would actually recommend out of this project. Try recording or taking pictures of your project as you're building it, so that way if you do have to move it, you have an easier time putting it back together. Though you might not have instructions for your build, you can easily look at the pictures to figure out where things go, which I think is pretty interesting. Now then, we're going to see if I can get this train to go through the mountain. So let's get this started. Hey, it worked. Okay. So that's just about all I wanted to show for this video. Just a quick video to showcase the mountain inside the LEGO City. And this brings us one step closer to being pretty much perfect with what we need to do for this city for me to start doing stop animation projects in it. So be excited for that in the future. But for now, that's all I've got. So stay tuned for another video. Feel free to check the playlist at the end of the video if you want to see all of the different progressions of this mountain as I built it up. And I hope you all have a great day.